Hello everybody, it's Courtney and I am back with another video, and if I look like I'm naked, that's because I am. Just kidding, I have a top on, but it does look like I'm naked. I just put this on to put my makeup on. I think I'm going to wear my Lion King shirt today. So I'm going to do a pretty awesome makeup look for it. My eyes are looking a little bit better, put some eye drops in and all that good stuff, and swelling went down. I did not use that concealer. I just used a little bit of foundation around my eyes, but I made sure to not get it in my eyes today, because I think a lot of the time I'm doing this and I never close my eyes when I'm doing it because my eyelashes are long and it covers my skin right here. If I do that, you can see the imprints of my eyelashes right here. It looks really weird if I close my eyes while I'm doing it. So I always keep my eyes open, and I think that I'm getting concealer in my eyes, and that's one of the problems because it doesn't always do it every time I wear it. So obviously there is a difference between the times that it does do it and the times that it doesn't do it, and I think it's when I get it in my eyes is when it's a problem. But I'm just not going to wear it anymore either way, because it's not worth waking up like this all the time, because it's not just like my eyes being red and stuff, like literally, God, I don't even want to say this because it's gross, but it's like pus in my eyes, like every time I wipe my eye, like, you know that stuff that you get right here in your eyes, like, that nasty, crusty stuff you get in your eyes when you're sleeping and you wake up. Like, that happens, but I can barely open my eyes in the morning. And then all day long, like, if I go like this, instead of like having saline water or whatever on my eyes, it's like yellow and nasty. So no more of that. I am over my eyes being all whacked out just to wear some concealer, so I'm just not gonna do it. I'm wearing earrings in almost all my holes today. There's only one empty hole. I figured I'd put a red one in between to match my shirt. I'm not gonna wear my hair like this. It's hot in here because, like I said, I always shut the door while I'm in here because Mike's always in there. Well, when I'm doing a video, because Mike's in there gaming. Actually, I think he's talking to somebody on the phone right now. But usually he's gaming and he's cussing and, you know, hollering and throwing a fit with something. So I just shut the door so we don't interrupt each other. Oh, hi, Rudy. I didn't know you were in here, bud. You want to say hello, Rudy? Come here, bud. Come here, bud. Ugh. You're getting fat. Getting fat. He's always been fat. Say hi, woo. Don't like me. Ooh, don't like me. Ooh, ooh. He's got, like, I don't know why, but ever since he was little, he's always had, like, death breath. Like, it literally smells like he ate something dead. Like, his teeth have always just been really nasty. Ever since he was, like, 2 or 3 years old. I don't know. Well, there's my brother Clancy. I don't know if, like, when the people that he went with for, like, I think he went with them for, like, a year, and then I took him back, because he is my mom's dog. My mom had him until he was, like, 2, then she passed away, and then my dad couldn't stand to look at him waiting for my mom to come through the door, because he was always waiting for her, you know, and my dad knew she wasn't coming, and he couldn't take it. So he gave him to the neighbor, because the neighbor's little girl always loved to come over and play with him, which is all good and fine, but what he didn't realize is the younger daughter terrorized him, like, awful. And then they had to literally take their kitchen sink, they took the doors off right there and put a piece of plexiglass in there and just cut a tiny little hole small enough for him to fit through so that the little girl couldn't fit into there so that he could hide from her. So he was in that thing, like, all the time, hiding from her. He hides from Autumn, too, but if we tell Autumn to stop, she does, and she doesn't try to pick him up or anything like that. What, babe?
Mom's going with us.
Good. I'm glad. I said, good, I'm glad.
Yeah, because I will get her to take you down school shopping tomorrow.
Good. We need to do the rest of that. She's going to take us school shopping tomorrow. Yay. Grandma's going to the fair with us. So, yeah, so and she was really bad on crack, and her husband was in jail, and, like, she was having to borrow dog food off of me all the time, and, like, one night, I walked out the door, and I was walking home from her house, and, what?
Think about things before you say them on your page about other people.
Okay, I mean,
Somebody can get on there and watch your video.
so what? It's not a lie. I mean, I don't lie about shit, so.
It's not about not lying about shit.
Can't get mad if it ain't a lie.
About talking about other
But,
people.
so I walked out of her house, and he followed me out. And I didn't make him go home. He followed me all the way home, and he never went back, and she never asked about him. She never even mentioned that he was gone, so I was like, well, she must not care, you know? So, Mike thinks that, you know, I'm talking bad about somebody, but I'm not talking bad about her. I'm just telling a story, you know what I mean? That doesn't mean I'm talking bad about somebody. She just wasn't equipped to take care of him at the time, and he was my mom's dog, so obviously I didn't even like him, really. I didn't dislike him, but I didn't like, oh, Rudy, my baby, you know. But he was my mom's dog, and I just couldn't see leaving him there to lead a life of being scared and having to live under the sink because a little girl was terrorizing him. And now my little girl terrorizes him. No, she doesn't like pick. The little girl would like pick him up by his leg and like one leg, and like she was pretty rough with him. Autumn, she'll chase him sometimes, but usually, you know, if we tell her to stop, she will. Or I'll just pick him up, put him on the couch with mommy. But anyways, so this is the little fella that was sick. Well, he wasn't sick. Bubba stepped on him, and he got sore. He's almost 10, so he's getting to be an old man. Oh, well. He's on the couch with me all. If my ass is on the couch, his ass is curled up behind my legs. So he's definitely turned into my dog. So, anyways, okay. So let's get into this makeup look. So we are gonna go to the Mon County Fair tonight. You can get a little bit of dog hair on me. We're gonna go to the Mon County Fair. We do this every year, of course. A lot of people go to their county fairs every year. We shouldn't be doing this because, man, I'm telling you. Tomorrow we have to spend, well, we don't have to, but we are, $100 each on their school clothes. And then $50 each on their school supplies, a roundabout. And then I'm spending $50 each on their shoes. And it's just like, oh my God, like, it's $400 that's going to go tomorrow, you know what I mean? So it's just very, very hectic. It's very hectic gaining a new child and then having to, and I'm not complaining at all. I never want her to think that I'm taking her as a burden or anything like that, because she's absolutely not. I have wanted this since Mike and I got together. I've wanted her to live with us, and so is he, of course. It's just, you know, it's just an adjustment. That's all. It's just new. It's getting used to going from a 3-person family to a 4-person family, and you know, it's just an adjustment, you know. So we're having to get used to that. My dad is kind of making me mad because his wife keeps asking me what Autumn needs for school. What does Autumn need? What does Autumn need? And they never mention Patience. And then the other day, she brought Autumn. It was on her birthday, so I don't know if it's supposed to be for her birthday or what, but it was still, like, you know, not very cool because Patience was standing right there. They brought Autumn, like, this big bag of clothes. There was probably 10 bottoms and 10 tops, a thing of underwear, like 10 pairs of underwear, and a thing of 10 pairs of socks. A backpack that had crayons, markers, colored pencils, glue sticks, scissors. Like, I don't know why they're still asking what she needs, but, all that stuff in there that she would need for school. And, like, didn't even bring Patience not one thing. Like, it bothers me. And I'm gonna have to have a talk with my dad about it because, and I don't even know if it bothers Patience because she never says anything about it, and she never acts like bratty about it or anything like that. I don't think she really gives a shit because it was just school stuff. And she got, a backpack and everything else when Autumn didn't, so her grandma got her stuff too. So, my dad and Cheryl got Autumn stuff, and her grandma, on her mom's side, got her some stuff. But it's still the point, like, you are not going to slight my kid. She is my kid, and if you can't treat them the same, which they used to, I don't understand, they used to always, like, you know, if they got one something, they got the other one something. But anymore, I don't know what the deal is. Especially since she lives with us now, so they know she's gonna be here when they come, when they drop off stuff to Autumn. So I'm like, dude, you're not gonna slight one of my kids, because whether you like it or not, she's gonna be around. Like, she's your grandkid, whether you, not that they dislike it, because I know that my dad does like Patience a lot. Yeah, they love Patience, but they just don't, I don't think they realize that they are treating Autumn differently, and that's not gonna fly. So I'm gonna have to message my dad and tell him that, you know, it's either both or none. If you can't do something for both of them, then just don't do it at all. We'll get everything, which we are doing it anyways. But I guess they're just getting extra stuff, so that, because Autumn does go through crayons and markers and that kind of stuff really fast, because she never puts the caps back on, and she breaks things, and you know, she's like a bull in a china shop. She damages everything. She's my little. Mike always called me a Viking. He always says I'm a Viking because, like, I'll go outside with no shoes on, and just certain things. Because he's really preppy and, like, about everything. And I am not. Like, I'll go and pick up a snake, or, you know, and he's just not like that. So he calls me a Viking, and that just reminds me of Autumn. Like, Autumn, if there's a such thing as a Viking today, it would be her. But anyways, so yeah, we're gonna go to the fair tonight, which we really shouldn't be, honestly, because it's gonna cost like another $100, and you know, dude, it's just, we've been trying so hard to dig out of this hole that we put ourselves in interactive addiction, and dude, it's hard. It's not a joke, you know. For anybody out there that thinks that is in active addiction right now, or not even addicted yet, just you know, sampling drugs or whatever you're doing it at parties or whatever, like, please just think for a minute, because it's been 6.5 years for me and 8.5 years for my husband, and we are still digging ourselves out of a hole, still, that we put ourselves in when we're in active addiction. Almost 7 years later. It's no joke. It might be fun in the moment, but it's not fun whenever, you know, you feel like you're just throwing money away because you put yourself in such a deep hole that you just gotta keep filling that hole. You know what I mean? And trying to get back to ground level. It just seems like it's never gonna happen, man. But anyways, you know, we can't not ever do anything. You know what I mean? We were gonna go to the beach this summer. We didn't do that. We were gonna do a lot of things this summer, and we just didn't get to because Mike was working a lot. So yeah. So we're gonna go, like I said, to the fair tonight and have some fun. Mike's been really stressed out here recently. I made him an appointment with my counselor, because his stress levels has just been unreal. Like, he's just off the wall stressed, man. And he's always a stressed out person. Like, I have depression and bipolar and that kind of stuff, but his mental health issues are like, he's just a very stressed out, like, high strung, like, individual. And like, he thinks way too much into everything. Like, if you say hi to him, he'll think about it for the next 30 minutes. Like, well, what did that mean? And, sometimes us together can be very frustrating, but sometimes us together is good too, because, like, he worries a lot, and, like, I worry too. Well, I've been stressed here recently, but, usually it's, like, he stresses all the time, and I'm, like, his opposite. So, like, I'm calm and cool, and, like, well, on the outside I am. On the inside, I'm, like, oh, I want to scream, but I present myself, I mask as calm and cool and collected, to bring him down. And then he is so overly, like, worried about everything that it brings my attention, because my depression makes me just not care about anything at all. Like, I don't give a shit what happens, you know what I mean? To a point, like, not, you know, I don't give a shit if my kids get hurt, not that kind of stuff. You guys with depression, you know what I'm talking about. So, we we bother the fuck out of each other, and we grind each other's gears so bad, but at the same time, we, like, level each other out, you know? So, I don't know, I love him. I swear to you guys, if I did not have that man, I'd have been dead a long time ago. I would not be here today. I promise you that. I will always give him that. He is the reason why I'm alive today. And I don't care if one day I hated him, I would still give him that because, which I don't think I'll ever hate him because I think that he's the only person that I've ever, like, deeply loved. Like, to the point where I care more about him and my family than I really do what happens to me. You know what I mean? Like, I care more about them than I do myself. But yeah. So anyways, I'm looking for, oh my god, I've been sitting here talking forever. I am looking for, ooh, that's pretty, but that's not going to go with my, who is it? Who is it? Oh, who's that girl? You want to come say hi? You want to say hi real quick? Yeah. Where's your underpants? Where's your bottoms? What did you take them off for? She likes to do that. Say hi. Say hi. We didn't know if we were going to be able to go tonight because somebody's not feeling very good. She's feeling better now. Feel better now?
Yeah.
Tell them what they did. What happened?
Poked me.
They poked you? What'd they do?
Poked me in the legs.
You gotta talk. Tell them what happened.
They poked me.
They didn't poke you. They what? They gave you what?
They gave me, Mommy.
Give you your booster shots. Or not your booster shots. Yep.
Booster shots.
That's right. Alright, here, I gotta put you down. So yeah.
Ah!
Honey, I gotta get ready. Do you want to go to the fair?
I'm feeling better.
I know you're feeling better. I'm very glad, because we wouldn't have been able to go if you weren't feeling better.
It's a little hurt here.
Yeah, I know it was really hurt. I love you.
Ow, ow.
What?
My butt is on you.
Your butt is on me?
Ah.
I love you.
I'm falling down.
You know what I say you love me back?
I love you. I love you.
I'm just playing. Alright. Go see what Sissy's doing, because I gotta get ready the rest of the way or we can't go bye-byes. Okay? I'm gonna stay with Daddy. Alright. So yeah, we didn't know if we were gonna be able to go today because she was not doing well at all. Oh, sorry, I was really close there. We went yesterday to get them all their school stuff done finally. Because we finally got patient's birth certificate. I think I told you guys all this yesterday, but, so we went and did all that yesterday. We'll come to find out, in order to get her records, we could get her records, but she was not up to date on her shots, we found out. And we were just there for a physical, not even 2 months ago, and they did not say anything about her not being up to date. I thought they would, you know, mention that. I mean, it's partially my fault, because I should have known as well, but I didn't realize. And it's my fault, and I would have thought they would have mentioned it as well, but they didn't. Either way, we had to get her 2 shots that had 4 different serums in it. And she was hurting. Her legs are so little and skinny. She's just such a little tiny thing. So, and those shots were big. They were like the really big, thick. Oh yeah, I forgot. They were the really big, thick needles, and she was hurting this morning and last night. The first couple hours she was fine, but once